Hey guys, and welcome back to part 8 of Kelly Slater. On this video, we'll be going through the final levels. So,
as a ninja.
Yeah. Continuing as Bruce.
Is he a ninja?
Irons.
Is he a ninja or like a SEAL or something?
I don't know.
Like a Navy SEAL. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Do
Yeah,
ninjas throw grenades?
He's one of those, like sneaks in deep and, performs the undercover, like stealth operations type shit.
Yeah.
But,
looks like
this video will chronicle my final parts of my transition from a complete Grom at this game to complete legend.
Well, legend Grom.
Yeah. I started out awful. You can go back, watch video 1. I went back, watched video 1, wish I could take it all back.
Well, it's not that you got... Well, I'm just going to say, it's not that you got better, it's that you stopped using Donovan Frankenreiter. Because he's a fucking Grom.
Yeah, I guess so. But, going back to that video 1, it's like, why did I upload that? Why did I show off such bad footage of this game?
Because, you may not like it, but you gotta do what has to be done.
Yeah, but now I've got the sickest footage of, falling over all over the place. Oh, that's a candid camera shot that Bruce Irons
0 points.
Will try his best not to get published.
Well, at least that cameraman was dedicated enough to jump in the ocean to take a picture.
Yeah. So, is this camera guy, like, on a boat or something, trying to follow Bruce all over the place on this wave or something?
I don't know, the way he moves, he looks like he's, like, riding, like, a jetpack or something.
Isn't
that kind of a cool idea?
Yeah, that's kind of gotta be it.
The jetpack.
That'll be pretty slick. I'd say the first application of hoverboards will be better surfing photos and such.
Cool, Avast has been updated. Thank you, Avast.
And, okay, something about this game I didn't really think of, but it got mentioned in my thread. So, these people are calling our character. First they were calling Donovan Frankenreiter, and then he was, Donovan was just too much of a bitch or something, and so they all started calling Bruce instead, and are like, hey man, you gotta get across the entire world to get over to this wave in the next, hour. And Bruce somehow shows up. You ever thought of that? Maybe he's traveling through the rift. I mean, because it's like, alright, I finally traveled over to Spain, I showed up, it's like 2 days later, now what? Now the surf fucking sucks.
That's insane.
That's not gonna be pretty. So, I mean, maybe they move there as fast as these loading screens are. Maybe, again, just enter the rift and, alright, well, this one doesn't go anywhere. This one, we're just loading up Mendaka again. Also, this game can't decide whether I need more tips or not. If you watch these videos, half the time, the tip is you don't need any more tips, and then half the time it's telling me to buy low, sell high, and stuff like that.
Well, you see, they just, this game is very ahead of its time. It actually connects to your account in the stock market, and if you're doing really shitty, it'll tell you to buy low and sell high.
Oh, okay. Kind of like GTA 5 online, their little stock market. Kelly Slater online.
You see, it was very much, it utilized that PS2 network compatibility like no one else ever did.
Yeah, I remember. I bought the game and it came with that massive adapter that you had to plug into the back.
Yeah, it was like the size of like a fucking another person.
Yeah, it was the size of like another console or something. I mean, I edit out all the footage where other people join my game,
Yeah.
And then we roll 2-player because I'm saving that for the bonus video.
I mean, don't you just hate it when you're just sitting here surfing, all of a sudden 5 other people show up?
Yeah, I'm trying to dole on this wave, and then everyone shows up.
You're just trying to pull some sick tricks.
Yeah, I'm trying to enter the wave, I'm trying to do cheaters 5s, and this video has everything. The video that Blank Tester just had to miss, and I got a pretty good ass shot earlier.
Ooh! Did you see that floater plus ooh?
I somehow entered the wave without getting screwed, and look, splashdown. It's foreshadowing.
I know, but how the fuck do you pull an ooh?
I don't know, man.
Like, what the fuck kind of a trick is an ooh? Or is it O?
No, it wasn't a. No, it was an ooh. There were 2 O's. You know.
Yeah. It was like floater plus ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. But I don't know. That's not like exactly a trick. That's just something that happened. That's the crowd's reaction.
Ooh happens.
That's the cameraman's reaction. You know, those orange words. Those are his thoughts.
Makes sense.
Just think about that. No, but check it out. I'm doing pretty well, aren't I? You know, I gotta get in the wave, and I'm just like, fuck that. Let's do this. Let's fucking roll.
You're carving some awesome waves, bro.
Yeah. Though I gotta say, I'm really glad that the highest like amount of time I have to keep a special are going is 40 seconds, because I could not make 45. Like, I would not be able to. You're gonna see later in the video, you know, I get to 40 seconds and I'm basically like panicking the last 10 or so. I swear, like, the yellow bar doesn't go down at all for the first like 15, and then it just starts draining, and then by the time it's at like 35, it's like, son, you better not fuck up.
Some of these tricks are fucking weird.
These are the special tricks.
I mean, like, all the orange letter tricks, or whatever the fuck they are.
Again,
just,
camera guy's reaction. Also, oh, did you see
get
that?
them wet.
Did you see that? I'm actually gonna show this again in slow motion, because I finished the level and I punched the last windsurfer guy like right off of his thing, and I got that goal.
Yeah, fuck windsurfers.
That was the 3rd of the windsurfers, so I got all the goals, and I got 2 of them like right there at the very end. I clutched that shit.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
fuck windsurfers, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
they're not grom enough to surf.
And speaking of awesome, so, you know, the game has kind of not been super extreme very far so far. Kind of like most Activision games, kind of like, you know, you've got levels and you've got stuff to do, but it's not super extreme. We haven't had to dodge sharks or anything.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta respect Activision. They were the first third-party gaming company, and they're still around. You gotta respect them.
Huh.
You gotta have respect.
But anyway,
they really are.
So you go from like 20-foot, 30-foot waves to like the 60-foot wave that's like way out in the ocean. And if you watch the videos, like if you watch the level intros, you know, people are all talking about this wave as like the wave that no one has ever surfed successfully. And look at this shit, like I can't even get up to the top of the wave, it's so big. And later on, you'll see me pulling like 900s off of this wave.
Holy shit.
Well, then again, part of it is Bruce Irons. You know, I can do like 720s off of like the very first wave.
Wave house.
As him, but like, look at all the speed I'm getting, you know, and it's dark, it's like a thunderstorm, it's like raining outside, it's like actually getting kind of extreme.
I told you, you gotta respect the Activision.
Yeah, they make competent games.
I mean, the first third-party game company. And you didn't know that? Well, you see, what happened is, like, back when the Atari 2600 came out, Atari wouldn't let anyone credit they wouldn't allow the developers to credit themselves. They wanted them to remain anonymous. They're like, fuck that, we're proud of our games. You know, that's how the first video game Easter egg came about, when the programmer hid his name in the game Adventure. You know that?
Yeah.
And then they said, well, fuck you, Atari, and they made their own companies. And if you look in, like, inside of an Activision instruction manual, there's like a picture of the developer, and they're like, hey, and they give you some leech strats and tell you to drop them a line. They do. Like, David Crane's there, he's like, yeah, David Crane's like sitting there in Pitfall, he's like, hey, you know, you should grab the treasure and watch out for them snakes, drop me a line, I'm David Crane.
Yeah, I don't remember which game it was, but, you know, I got the game, and in the instruction book, there was that little form you could fill out in the back to, like, sign up for their, like, e-newsletter or something, and get the latest hot coupons and deals. Yeah, I mailed that in. Nothing really came out of it, though.
You know, one time, of course, you obviously can tell I like the Atari 2600. Well, this is a true story. I pulled out Laser Blast by Activision. And, of course, they had, like, the patches, you know, get a certain score, right? Well, I'm sitting here, I'm playing Laser Blast, and I'm owning this game. I'm, like, blasting every single... Because you play as, like, an alien, and you're blasting humans off the face of the fucking planet. I'm owning, and I get 1,000,000 points. I take a picture of the screen and I send it in, and I don't get my patch.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna tell Activision, I'm like, it says right inside your manual, get 1,000,000 points. I tried dropping, David Crane a line, but he didn't give a fuck.
He wasn't by his, he wasn't by his phone or whatever.
Yeah, he was
Email
just
or something. It's one thing to put your face on a picture and saying, like, drop me a line. It's the other thing to, like, actually, check that line.
You know what's funny?
What?
I realized Activision made Fishing Derby, so drop me a line, you get it? You say?
Yeah.
You get it? Fishing, drop me a line, you get it?
Yeah.
Whoa,
What?
the camera here is just wild. Like, that guy just flew right down and was like, hey, what's up?
I was trying to get that cinematic angle. Yeah, that was me. I chose that.
That was pretty awesome.
Cortez Bank, kind of tough because, you can't even get up to the top of the wave. Now, what's this level that we already had? Well, check this out.
You dare to challenge me? Now we'll see who can surf.
Oh, shitballs. So, again, just like this game, it's suddenly getting extreme. It's getting so extreme. We have gone back in time. We went through the rift, and we went back in time to when Chopu was first forming. And now we are being challenged by the Tiki God himself on a wave made of, like, fire or something.
It's like magma is bubbling up from the bottom of the ocean.
It's like, I bet you didn't see this shit coming. Well, I mean, you did, right?
You remember I unlocked everything in this game.
Yeah.
I achieved the pinnacle of Grom.
Achieving the pinnacle of Grom is, again, like standing up off your board for the first time. We achieved the pinnacle,
Yeah.
So yeah, this probably is a pretty good surprise to anyone who isn't expecting it.
Yeah, well,
'Cause,
you
I
see
mean-
the fire on the island? You
Yeah.
see where they're like burning shit? This game has the little details,
Yeah. Only problem, I had to turn the brightness up and you still probably can't see shit.
Oh yeah, you could never see anything in this level.
It's like there's night and then there's night. I mean, I can probably turn this up a little brighter, honestly.
Oh no, it's fine, I hate to actually see what the hell is going on,
No,
It's
it wasn't
surprise
fine. I
element.
tried to play with, like, the game even darker than this for, like, 7 to 8 minutes. I got fucking nowhere. And I had to stop and turn the brightness up. But yeah, so I guess Activision, their games are kind of sort of okay, not really extreme up until the very end, until they get, like, just super extreme, like Matt Hoffman 2 collection of okay levels, nothing really way out there. Last level you go to Tiki Park and then suddenly you're in a boss battle with a Tiki God. What the fuck? They just did the exact same, like, boss idea over again.
Yeah, well, it's because all these games have a connecting storyline, and you just don't know that.
Damn it, right.
You're forgetting that every single game that you've played is connected to every other game, and some way or another.
Yeah. Obviously, the Tiki God at one point tried his hand in multiple extreme sports.
But he wasn't doing extreme sports in Matt Hoffman. His extreme sport was getting filled full of lead. He had an extreme sport of getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah. Now it kind of makes me wonder why we didn't fight a Tiki God in, like, Sean Palmer or something. I mean, we went to the kind of extreme final level, but then we didn't have anything, like, super crazy like that. But yeah, so you can pull your
should just
wallpaper
say-
from that if you want.
Didn't that look kind of painful? It's like his ass was sitting down there in the fire water.
Excuse me, that was Bruce McNinja, solidifying, well, that's not quite the right word, but I can't think of finalizing his transition from boy to man. And, from, me finalizing my transition from person who sucks at this game to person who is amazing at this game.
Incetic 40 Grom 7.
Though I gotta say, if lava is, like, bubbling up from under the water, that water's gotta be, like, super hot as hell.
It's like 1,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be awesome if they programmed this where all the water was boiling?
I would rather not be programmed to die when I hit the thing.
Oh no, you wouldn't die, but like the water. I mean, the water's on fire already. If like the water was had like
what's
boiling.
this? There's one more level.
Yeah, I told you.
What could? Oh my God, Blackout. I know, but do the viewers know? Well, now they do. So, next up, the final level. We'll be going there in one of the 14 new surfboards that we unlocked. I mean, I don't really get it. You get like 2/3 of the way through the game, and then you unlock like your character's signature board, which replaces all their boards, and then you unlock 14 new boards that are better than that. But yeah, these boards are pretty badass. Yeah. I would do a viewer vote, but I don't even think I get 14 people who comment, and one of these boards, I think it's this one, just is so much more cool looking than the others.
Well, that board is like stained glass. It's like holy.
Yeah.
Worship the Grom.
Yeah. But, I mean, why 14? And it's not even like you unlock everyone else's signature board because, you know, Donovan Frankenreiter's board wasn't in that. So
well, it's because 14 is actually a recurring number in the game. Did you ever notice that?
Not really, no.
It just
Where else?
if you pay attention, like if you jump up in the sky, there's like at least 14 stars.
Oh, okay, at least.
And like if you look here
stars,
on the screen, look at those studs. There's like at least 14 of them.
Yeah, there's like at least 14 pixels in this video. Oh, no, maybe 12 max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still a recurring number, as you can say.
Yeah, sure. So, thanks for joining us and Kelly Slater. Next up, the final level. I might do something a little special for that, and then after that, maybe a bonus video. But otherwise, we basically hit the end of the game. So, you know, I hope you found this whole thing enjoyable. And, you know, I like this game now that I can destroy everyone in it. That's a taunt. Just try